We are witnessing the death of Conservatives. The Tories are experiencing severe decline, where the trend is to zero. This is because of a number of fundamental broken promises and wrong decisions that they took over a span of 14 years. We had countless prime ministers, which showed that there is a fundamental root cause problem inside the party. I've brought it down to a single word on why this has happened: identity. The Tories completely lost their identity, what they actually stood for, the people that they serve, which basically meant the people that have traditionally been Tories, they feel like the party has abandoned them. This is what happens when you lose identity. When you lose identity, people become extremely confused on what you stand for. If you try to serve everybody, you serve nobody. Therefore, attempting to be politically correct, attempting to be inclusive of absolutely everybody, which to a certain degree, of course, you don't want to disregard anyone, but you need to have a fundamental, foundational identity, some values that you represent, some values that you believe in that are non-negotiable. When you think of the success and the rise of a Reform UK, the reason why is because they are fundamentally communicating and, as it stands, taking action on three simple yet extremely powerful core values: family, community, country. Family, community, country. What this basically means is anybody that is being introduced to reform for the first time, they can very quickly understand what the identity of the Reform Party is. If I asked you, what does the Conservatives stand for, the chances are you don't know, because I don't know. If I said to you, what does Labour stand for, traditionally, back in the day, you would have answers, very clear answers for Labour stands for this and Conservatives stand for this. The two parties have had an identity crisis. They have abandoned their own principles, and the result is Conservatives are having a dramatic collapse to zero. And I suspect what will also happen in maybe not the next election, but in the next election after that, similar to the Tories, there's going to be a dramatic collapse of Labour as well. And that is simply because of their own incompetence, in their own lack of being strong-willed, lack of assigning a leader that says, this is what we represent and this is what we stand for. This is our identity. And that is simply the reason why, love him or hate him, and this is the wonderful thing, when you have identity, when you have personality, like a Nigel Farage, you're going to have either people that absolutely back what he stands for, or people that do not back what he stands for. But he's talking to specific people, and those specific people know that he's talking to them. And that equals votes. That equals membership into party. Similar to playing a football game, there's two teams. It's very clear and obvious what the identity is of both teams. They have their own shirts, they have their own songs, they have what they represent, where they come from. As soon as you lose your identity, you lose your party. So, unfortunately, or fortunately, for those within the Tory party, for whatever they have done over this last 10, 20 years, it's the leadership that has actually let you down. It's the direction of the party that has let you down. You've lost your identity and the party is coming to an end. Hit the subscribe button. Did you know that less than 5% subscribe to this YouTube channel? I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care. This is Uncensored Streets. Speak soon.